welcome everybody, and good morning, good afternoon, good day. I'm Renata Konrad, and I really wanted to welcome everyone to our first INFORMS webinar on contemporary operations management in developing economies. And I really want to extend a very warm welcome from this committee who put this together for the first time this year. So I really wanted to thank Meher for being kind of the brainchild behind this and really inspiring all of us to work on this. Myself and Chris were part of the initial organizing committee, and then we were joined by Nadia, Amir, Louis, Divya, Gemma, and Raphael, and we have wonderful technical support from Monica and Nadia. So this started, I want to say, a little over a year ago. The three of us sat together and we really wanted to create an opportunity to connect with researchers from around the world who may not have an opportunity to attend the INFORMS conference in North America. Or sorry, I should say conferences because there's a couple in North America. And we also wanted to have an opportunity to learn from research that's being conducted in countries with developing economies. And also to understand some of the challenges faced by industries, and particularly the public sector in developing economies. So the webinar that you'll see today was approved this past mid-March. So Chris, Meher, and I developed a framework for submissions and established a review procedure. I have to say we were so pleasantly surprised. We received 50 submissions within a month. And thanks to this committee of 6 volunteers, we had a review process for all the extended abstracts, which were 2 pages long. We conducted the review process in 2 stages to select the top 8 abstracts. We had a rubric to do so, and we met several times to discuss the rubric and how we were going to select the presentations you'll see today. The criteria was focused on a range of factors with particular emphasis on whether the research question addressed challenges faced by the domestic industry or the public sector. And today we have 114 people registered, and I'll go through what to expect today, and then we'll start off with our presentations. So just to give you an idea of how today will flow, the times are for Arizona, so for Phoenix, but I'm doing the introduction and welcome. We'll have 4 sessions, each with 2 talks. Here's the list. Between the sessions, we have some wonderful opportunities to meet editors. So we have Dr. Elliot Bendeloy, who's the editor-in-chief for the Journal of Operations Management. We also have Dr. Christopher Tang, who will both be speaking about conducting impactful research in operations operations management, publishing in journals, and then we have towards the end of the webinar, we have a wonderful talk by Dr. Oki on examples of how to create a successful bridge between developing countries and in emerging economies and more established economical countries. We will have announcements for the best paper presentation, as well as final remarks. So before we begin, a couple of housekeeping, very minor, but if you do have questions, we encourage you to use the chat function. We will be recording the sessions, and the public sector OR does have a YouTube channel, so we'll be publishing the videos of the talks in this YouTube channel, which we'll send out the links after today. And also we encourage you to keep in touch with the people you meet today or hear about today. We would like to share attendees and contact information. So if you would prefer not to have your contact information shared, just let one of us know. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to turn this over to Meher. You're going to introduce each speaker, yes?
Yes, thank you so much, Renata. Yeah, I will introduce each speakers. Just another point to what Renata mentioned. This is the first time that we have this webinar, so please feel free to share any suggestion, any feedback for that could be useful for us to improve this program for future years too. Um, so it seems that we are 5 minutes ahead of time. I think maybe it would be best that we start the presentation right at 7:10, uh, if you agree, or we can start earlier, but I just don't know if it's a good idea to start earlier or we should wait. But any suggestion?
We could start early, maybe there'll be a little bit of room for
Yeah,
discussion.
yeah, why not? Why not? So I think our